because the earliest I remember is around like 3 when my mom was doing something. I didn't even know what she was doing, but one day randomly, like SWAT came and like had me up against the wall. I vividly remember being in my underwear and like urinating on myself because I was like, what is happening? That's the first instance of any, like, I would say, trauma that I experienced. I later in life learned that it was because of PCP, right? And that's the first time my grandparents really started getting involved. But that one event I remember vividly, like I could draw a picture of it, right?
So in your relationships, how does it affect you today? Is it something that you are continuing to work on, or what does that look like?
Now, because of, I would call that trauma that I experienced, it is hard for me to form relationships. It is hard for me to trust people. I'm not that give the person the benefit of the doubt person that I could be, right? It's like, wait, let me have my guards up first. And then if you show me, right, then I'll trust you. But it's always like I approach people and situations on guard already. I'm already defensive, like this person's already going to hurt me, they're already going to betray me. And so it makes me, like I said, always kind of be like on a 10 most of the time. I have learned, though, through working with others in this field and with some of my clients, that that has been my coping mechanism, right? I already push you away with my defense. So then you don't even get close enough to hurt me. Right. And I've learned now that that is my coping mechanism, and I've worked through it. And it continues to be something that probably I'll always have to work through because in life you come in and out of different relationships, right? So I would say that, and the husband that I have now, this is my second marriage, and he's much different than my first husband, but he really does give me the space to like be defensive but with respect. He's like, okay, I'm going to let you like have your moment, right? But then you need to will it back in, and we as, children of addict parents, we learn to kind of fend for ourselves because we don't have that, that parental person to fend for us. So for someone to say like, like let down your guard, like it's like that's uncomfortable. Like what is that? And it's important that our spouses know the triggers, right? Because that's the biggest thing, right? Is that you do want to change and you want to be better. But if someone is, like pushing that button, right? It's hard for you to, it's almost like seeing red, right? Like, okay, this is a trigger. Like she's reminding me of my parents. She reminds me of this incident that happened. And it's kind of our responsibility to kind of let them know, hey, this is a trigger for me. I understand that I might be on one right now, but certain words, certain behaviors are triggers, right? Because at the end of the day, we've learned through our clinical work that those are the things. It's not like you don't love someone or you don't want to be with someone, but it's the triggers that kind of cause the reaction that you really don't want to have. Right. But we have learned that, okay, this is a sensitive area for me. I still need to work on this. So I kind of need your assistance with it.
Yeah.
Now, right, understanding those things, trying to change those behaviors. Because although it was my coping mechanism now when I was going through it, it's not okay to be that way now. Right. I not only do I deserve good relationships, but the people that I love deserve a good relationship with me.